Hey everyone, welcome back. And if you remember, last episode, we were on the ever so daring quest for dark oak wood for our cabin. And the only thing that we need to do is figure out which direction I must go to find this dark oak. Part of me kind of wishes I grabbed a sapling from that forest that I stumbled upon in episode 14. But what is in the past is in the past, and there is no heading back to it at this point. Well, I mean, technically I do have saves that correlate to each episode, so if I wanted to, I could go back, but what good would that actually do me? So enjoy this wander through the never-ending world of Minecraft as we hope that I'm going in the right, yes, I'm going in the right direction. Look at that right there. That's exactly what we need, is that boy. Let's go get him. Ow. So I don't remember what it's called, but there is a, shoot. It's not a phobia, but it's like, a psychological disorder when you hate the sound of someone else eating food. And I understand that's like a huge, like, ASMR trigger, but, and I don't have like anything against like listening to people eat food. It's when you're like obnoxiously eating it. Because today I was on campus and I was trying to get some work done. I was doing a quiz and everything was going good until this dude sits down at the table next to mine, grabs his chips and just starts like gnawing on them. And I don't mean like, oh, he was eating chips, why am I getting so mad? I mean like the dude was like just going at it. Like the bag was ruffling loud, so I was it's like, okay, I'm gonna put my headphones in, I'm gonna listen to some lo-fi hip-hop, I'm gonna get my homework done. But I could hear him through my headphones. And I remember just like, and he wasn't like doing it for like a social experiment or something like that, or whatever. He was like talking to his buddy, and it's just like crinkle, 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 ha, ha, crinkle, 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 look at me, ha, ha, crinkle, 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 smack, 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 lip smacking, heavy lip smacking, crunching sound of chips, crunch, 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 crunch. And it's like just so obnoxious when you're like trying to, just chill and get some homework done. Like everyone else is silent. Now, we're technically not in a library. It's technically not a quiet zone, but have some human decency and eat your chips downstairs with the rest of the loud imbeciles. Now, I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but I mean, it's just like been on my mind all day, and it's extremely frustrating that people just like do stuff like that. And it's like at that point in time, do I give them a dirty look? Do I just let them keep doing it? Do I say something? Do I like just make things 100% more awkward and like yell at them for it? And then the dude was also talking about getting liquored up during Halloween and going on party bashers and all that stuff. And I'm just rolling my eyes over here like, dude, really, bro? You're just gonna go and talk about the fact that you're doing Jaeger shots next to one of the campus security officers, even though you're only like 19. Come on, man. He was talking about how he was doing fireballs and getting some tequila, having some emphasis on some powdered sugar enjoyment. I don't think he was talking about sugar, though. I have a sneaking suspicion, a very minor idea, a little bit of a clue, just a little bit of an idea that he wasn't talking about powdered sugar. But what do I know? I'm just an introverted nerd. I'm going the wrong direction. Spider jockey. I just want to close my eyes for the rest of time. There's not a visible difference. Is there any other kind of wood material? Oh, cool, you can craft those multi-blocks now. Okay, so that was a waste of time going for that. I should have probably pulled it out in creative mode and tested it. But let's try some dark oak wood and see if that looks any better. We should also probably plant some of these saplings. Alright, let's take a look-see here and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. No, because it's not like flat enough. It doesn't have like the right emphasis to it. what steps can I take to make sure this cabin looks A-okay? Okay, I actually want to extend it out to here. Maybe here, actually. Okay. There. Markers. Okay, nothing goes in there. It is time for another chest. Oh. Okay. For those of you who don't remember, I was somehow able to place these 4 chests like that earlier, and I'm not sure how, but it happened. So, yeah. You can watch, I don't know if it was episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, but it happened. That may or may not have been me encouraging you to go check out other episodes, which I would highly recommend that you do, because every episode watched is a huge help to my analytics, which when my analytics go up, the YouTube gods decide to favor me, and when the YouTube gods decide to favor me, they recommend my content more. So by you, the viewer, deciding to simply go and actually watch my content just a little bit more helps me out in an unbelievable way. So I would highly recommend that you go and watch more of my videos, as every other YouTuber would say. I'm also on the Tingles app now, so that's kind of cool. It's not like official. Well, it is official, but I'm just waiting for them to finish processing all my videos, and then also for them to add it so that way people can sponsor me. And when people can sponsor me, that means I can make really cool money, some good cash monies from the YouTubes. So I think I know what I need to do. But I don't know how this is gonna look. I wanna try something here. We're gonna remove 3 blocks from here. Then we're gonna do pop, pop, pop. And then we're gonna look at it from here. No, that's not gonna work. But let's see how good dark blanks complement instead. Ooh, perhaps. But they might match the bark too much. I don't know if they give enough definition. to the house. See, because these guys here provide that perfect contrast between the two. Or I could go the medieval route and have wool lining the bottom like that. Which, it doesn't really work with this build style because this is more for medieval houses, not really for modern style kind of ideas. Although maybe something like that might work. I don't know. I'll have to play with it once the house gets closer to being finished. But now comes the part where I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these kind of pillar pieces here, because I don't want the house to be flat, but it's also modern, so it's like it has to be flat. So that makes me almost wonder if it would be possible to get away with. Because I know that you can use these probably wouldn't work. This is probably just a madman approach right here. Doing that. Yeah, that's not gonna look good. Stacking that all the way up. I'll use these for decoration later. I don't know if I want to do more glass. That might be too much glass, actually. I think it might be too much glass. Let's remove these pillars here and take a slight step back and think about what I'm doing with my life real fast. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need food now. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's pretty big, actually. Cool. That might be what we need. It starts. And there's sugarcane to harvest. Can never have too much sugarcane, especially when dealing with books. Huh. So it appears that sugarcane can still be used as an underwater exploit. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so the house section portion thingamajigger is not going the direction I was hoping it would because of setbacks, delays, different ideas, and me not being decisive enough. So in response, I'm going to go with the flow instead of overthinking it here. Because I tend to do better when I just sit down and go with the flow. Perhaps a slightly varied approach can be taken to this. Let's see, so we have 2 blocks here and then 2 blocks there. They're uneven, asymmetrical, and imperfect. What to do, what to do. I know. We fix it with a shovel. There we go. Asymmetrically symmetrical. My favorite. Okay. So now comes the interesting part of this glass pane / pillar and how we're going to handle the rest of the cabin. So because we're going for a modern approach, my stomach is acting up and there's a lot of annoyance between it. It's just like, should probably actually start eating food or something like that. That might help me keep the stomach noises down to a minimum. Alright. This next part might hurt. And you probably just realize what I plan to do. Not yet. Maybe I can salvage it. Okay, so it's a modern cabin, which means that it has to have a little bit of kind of design flair to it. So I'm wondering if I can use birch for accents like this, and then maybe I can do trapdoors with potted plants on them or something like that. I think I can do something like that, but it would need to be a different kind of wood, like oak wood. Or maybe I go with stone, like a solid stone in between. Well, not right there, of course, but that might actually work. A stone backdrop like that, followed by, let's say, was that spruce or was that? I think that was spruce. Yeah, spruce. Hmm. Huh. So in case you couldn't tell by now, I'm not exactly a master crafter builder. I don't have the super good talent that other people do when it comes to building. I used to. I think I lost all of that back during the time where I stopped playing Minecraft entirely. And also I'm used to having creative mode where I have unlimited blocks to my disposal. So perhaps my lapse in building judgment can be traced back to the fact that I haven't played Minecraft in quite a while. So right now what I'm doing is I'm not actually like building, I'm trying to find patterns that I like, that I would be willing to continue through the house. Perhaps, but this would need to be different. Maybe this is where the stone is needed, followed by... Ugh, I hate that so much, having to break stuff like that. It just hurts my soul. Kind of. No. It has a bezel. A bevel. Is it bezel or bevel in this case? So it wouldn't work. I think I do know something that might kind of give the right feeling. I don't want to use concrete for this, because I want to save concrete for other builds. But I think next episode I'm going to go for some clay and try some terracotta blocks. In the meantime, I'm going to call this an episode a little bit early, and I hope you enjoyed viewing.